everyone, I'm Kirsten.
I'm Aiyven.
And we are the Mbawa book reviewers, and today we are back after a long break with another mini review.
So you may be wondering, where have we been these last couple of months? It's been 5 months since we've done a review actually, not just a couple. But it's been really exciting these past few months. So first of all, we were on Steph's Packed Lunch, which was amazing. Steph's Packed Lunch is basically a live TV show showcasing small businesses, and we were on that. It was super nerve-wracking, but it was really cool as well. And then we've also had lots of interviews, and we've also been working on our subscription book, Happier Every Chapter, and producing that and writing short stories for that.
It's been so long since we've done this, but the theme for today is books for teens, and I'll be reviewing one by Sarah Crossan, and Aiyven will be reviewing
Replica by Jack Heath, and unfortunately it's in the school library right now, but the review will still go on.
I'll be going first, so bye Aiyven while I do my review. So this review, I'm actually accompanied by my favourite companion, Sappy, who is sleeping, and as I said, I'm going to be reviewing one by Sarah Crossan. So I'm going to get straight into the review. I would say this book is for 13 plus, as it does have some mature language in here and mature scenes, so I think this is definitely a book for teenagers. Since I am 13, I am finally allowed to read this book, and let me just tell you, it does not disappoint. It is a book about conjoined twins and their struggles through joining a school, and just about their life in general, and it really gives you an inside view of how hard it can be for people living something like this. Thick fiction, and now I'm going to read you the blurb of it. Here we are, and we are living. Isn't that amazing? How we managed to be at all. Grace and Tippy don't like being stared and sneered at, but they're used to it. They're conjoined twins, united in blood and bone. What they want is to be looked at in turn, like they truly are two people. They want real friends, and what about love? But a heart-wrenching decision lies ahead for Tippy and Grace, one that could change their lives more than they ever asked. Enough talking about this amazing book, I'm now going to read you the start of it. But one thing I would just like to mention, if your attention span isn't as long as other people's, this book is great because it has shorter chapters, like this one as you can see, then the next page is onto a new chapter, so something different and new is happening on almost every single page. And as you can see, it's the same size as a normal novel, so just because it has shorter chapters doesn't mean that it's less content inside this book. But now I'm going to read you the start of it, and I hope you guys enjoy. Sisters, here we are living. Isn't that amazing? How we managed to be at all. The end of summer. Summer's breath begins to cool. The ink of night comes earlier and earlier. And out of the blue, Mum announces that Tippy and I will no longer be taught at home. In September, you'll join a class of juniors and go to school like everyone else, she says. I don't make any ripples. I listen and nod, and pull a loose stud in my shirt until a button falls away. But Tippy doesn't stay silent. She detonates. Are you kidding me? Have you lost your minds? She shouts, then argues with Mum and Dad for hours. I listen and nod, and bite all the skin around my fingernails until they start to bleed. Finally, Mum rubs her temples, sighs, and give it to us straight. Donations from well wishers have dried up, and we simply can't afford to homeschool you. You know your dad hasn't found a job yet, and Granny's pension doesn't even cover the cable bill. You guys aren't cheap, their dads, as though all the money spent on us, the hospital bills and special clothes could be saved if we'd only behave a little better. You see, Tippy and I are not what you call normal. Not what you see every day or any day, for that matter. Anyone with a jot of good manners calls us conjoined, though we've been dubbed other things too. Freaks, fiends, monsters, mutants, and even a two-headed demon one, which made me cry so hard I had puffy eyes for a week. But there's no denying our difference. We are literally conjoined at the hip, united in blood and bone. And this is why we never went to school. That is the end of the taster. I hope you enjoyed the little snippet and little review of this book, One by Sarah Crossan. I very much recommend it to 13 plus. Usually girls I'd say, but boys are welcome to read this book. I think it's very enjoyable for both genders, but since it has female protagonists, I would say it's more of a female read. But then again, anyone of any age, well, as long as you're mature enough for this book, and any gender, anyone can read this book. I will not stop you depending on, you know, who you are. So make sure you enjoy this book if you do get it, and I absolutely love this, and I think I'm going to read this again over the summer. And now I'm going to be handing it over to Aiyven, who's going to be reviewing Replica.
Hi, I'm back. I'm claiming my land once again, and I am going to be reviewing this book right here, Replica by Jack Heath. And it does look kind of scary, I know what you're thinking, but honestly, this book is incredible. So a little bit about this book. Replica is about a girl called Chloe, and she wakes up in a basement, and across the room there's another girl typing on a computer, and the other girl in the room, she looks exactly like Chloe. Now it's up to Chloe to find out who that girl really is, who she really is, and the deeper she dives into the secret, the more dangerous she is. So why I enjoyed this book? I found this book amazing because one of the biggest things is when I thought that, okay, that's the wildest it can get, you know, it just kept on stacking up more and more and more craziness, and it was honestly amazing, and I kept on reading to see what would happen next, because I knew that wasn't it. Like, I'd adjusted. When I thought it was at the worst level it could possibly be, no, I knew there was more. I knew there was more coming into that very last page, and even the last page I was kind of shocked at. So honestly, the book just kept on stepping up, and there was just so much to comprehend, but in a brilliant, excellent way. I'd recommend this book for like 12 plus, I think, because, you know, it is quite, I don't know, it is quite heavy in some parts. Like, there's a lot to take in, and then sometimes, yeah, it can just, I think it's too much for like below 12. But, you know, as we always like to say, like, if you're 11 and you're a strong reader, or if you're 10 and you're a strong reader, maybe not 10, but maybe like if you're 11 and you're a strong reader, I think it would be okay. But apart from that, maybe 12 to 13. I think that the genre of this book, it's probably science fiction to me, because I don't want to spoil it too much, but it has got some scientific elements in there. So I do think it's a science fiction. But there's also a lot of other stuff in there as well, so it could be an adventure. It really just depends on how you see it. So that is the end of my review. I know it was a short one, but it was kind of hard to do a review without the actual book here. I just thought that the book was so good and needed notice, even though it wasn't present in my hands. But that's the end of the review, and I'll work on the cover in a second.
Hey everyone, I'm back, and I just wanted to say a massive thank you for coming back onto our channel. You know we've been away for a long time, but thank you for taking this time to come back onto our channel and watch our review, and we hope that what we did inspired you to buy these books for yourself or for your children.
So thank you once again, and make sure to like,
Subscribe and click that bell
so you get notified every time we post a new video.
Thank you so much for watching. Bye!